If you haven't heard of Insuladd yet, you soon will. It's a revolutionary powder that mixes into any ordinary paint and effectively minimizes heat transfer through painted surfaces. Insuladd is widely used as a heat transfer solution in a range of applications, but we're going to focus on how this amazing product keeps people more comfortable, productive, and healthy at home and at work. Using Insuladd means you can stop running costly energy-guzzling heating and cooling devices. Think of how much money you could soon be saving. NASA is a leader in heat transfer technology because of dealing with the extreme temperatures experienced as spacecraft re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. This thin and lightweight tile was developed to deflect heat away from the shuttle and to dissipate this heat back into the surrounding atmosphere. NASA's technology transfer program has resulted in numerous breakthrough products on the commercial level. Insuladd is one such product, as outlined on the NASA website. The technology behind it is viewed as a progressive step toward creating more energy-efficient buildings. Progress often challenges our thinking. We're all familiar with bulk insulation because for a long time it was the primary way to control heat loss and heat gain in our building structures. Popular opinion states, the higher the R value assigned to this thick, fluffy material, the better insulated we are against heat transfer. In truth, this is only partially correct. An R value relates to a product's capacity to resist only one of the three forms of heat energy transfer. It's really important to know this about fluffy bulk insulating products because up to 93% of heat gain in buildings is heat energy transferring in radiation mode. In hot weather, radiated heat energy will transfer straight through regular fiberglass insulation. In cold weather, the effect is reversed, with approximately 75% of interior heat energy radiating through our regular fiberglass insulation. So, in terms of conserving energy and saving money, the focus logically needs to be on minimizing radiating heat energy. Even for buildings with existing insulation, a product that stops radiated heat transfer will play a significant role in reducing power bills. Before proceeding, listen to this additional information about heat energy. Almost every object collects and gives off radiant heat energy in the form of waves. We all feel the warming effect of radiated heat when we stand in sunshine. But have you ever noticed that as a cloud blocks the sun, you immediately feel colder? It's important to note that in these cases, the temperature of the air remains the same and has in no way dropped as a result of the cloud. So how then do we explain the cold chill our body is feeling? It's because radiant heat energy is absorbed at molecular level by our skin, and when no radiated heat energy is penetrating the skin, our brain registers cold. This insight is really important in understanding the role played by Insuladd, a product that can regulate human comfort while simultaneously acting as an energy and money saver. Made up of millions of hollow core ceramic microspheres, Insuladd comes in the form of a superfine white powder that is easily mixed into any type or color of paint. The real innovation, however, is the unique coating layer applied to the microscopic balls, which gives each microsphere the ability to deflect and dissipate radiated heat energy. This same process occurs with the tiles used by NASA. Almost every object radiates waves of heat energy into the surrounding air. So let's see how this heat energy gets reflected when it reaches a wall, or ceiling, or roof where Insuladd microspheres have been added to the paint. Insuladd microspheres resemble lots of billiard balls on a table. Some of the heat energy molecules radiating will miss the microspheres and pass through the wall and insulation as usual. But much of the heat energy collides with the microspheres and ricochets back to where it originated. In winter, for example, when the heat energy molecules radiate back in the interior and come into contact with human skin, the occupants get a warm sensation, similar to standing in the direct sunlight. Stopping people from getting cold is now as simple as adding Insuladd to their interior paint. It causes radiating heat energy to bounce back into the interior and make the occupants feel warmer. Feeling warmer means cutting back on heating bills and putting more money back into the consumer's pocket. Insuladd is the eco-friendly way to maintain desirable human comfort levels and lower power bills. Adding Insuladd to exterior paint reduces heat gain. The microspheres in Insuladd bounce the radiated heat energy back into the atmosphere, which allows indoor occupants to feel cooler. With less heat energy penetrating through the building, the use of cooling devices and the money needed to power them can be reduced. Insuladd may be new to many, but its 7-year track record speaks volumes. Originally formulated for use in paint in conjunction with NASA, Insuladd has since been subjected to numerous independent testing to validate its energy-saving capabilities. Reports from independent research facilities like Geosciences Limited, for example, highlight the value added by Insuladd to building surfaces. After testing Insuladd, the Chinese National Center for Building Testing concluded that on the structures they tested in cold environments, the energy-saving results exceeded 12%. In the hot region structures, the energy savings reported from adding Insuladd were found to exceed 20%. The applications for minimizing heat transfer across the commercial sector are numerous, and with its proven performance, companies worldwide are making use of this revolutionary technology. As global energy-generating resources get depleted, progressive thinkers are calling for the inclusion of Insuladd's energy-saving additive to government, commercial, and residential structures on an increasing scale. With the cost of power spiraling out of control, ways to minimize the spending burden to consumers must be addressed. Insuladd is a simple and cost-efficient energy-saving solution for the home and the workplace. Because Insuladd works passively at reducing costs associated with heating and cooling, even a small daily savings can become significant over time. And here is the best reason to use Insuladd when you next paint. From a financial perspective, the savings you can generate are more than sufficient to cover the cost of the Insuladd, the cost of the paint, and even the application costs by a contractor. So don't look at Insuladd as an extra cost. Instead, view Insuladd as a means to get your next paint job for free. Insuladd comes in a range of sizes to suit both small and large applications. Simply pour, mix, and save. It will store indefinitely and is completely non-toxic and safe around children and pets. There are so many other interesting things to discover about Insuladd, but unfortunately we don't have time to discuss them all now. Such information, however, is available on our website www.insuladd.com. Now is the right time to make the decision to apply Insuladd to your next painting project. Make the initial investment now and spend the next 7 to 10 years saving money on your heating and cooling bills. Happy painting with Insuladd.